Hi everyone. One more pattern for this week. Today's the last day. Okay, so today's pattern is Ginaleaf by Yuru Chen. That light is still causing me issues. Okay. So, it's pretty simple. It really only has 3 steps. Step number 1, draw yourself a line. Step number 2, make yourself a V. Step number 3, and because she's created these arrows that show you which direction you should go, I have this feeling that she tried making this shape going the other way and it caused issues. Just my theory. So you come from out, you go out, you come in, and then you hit the top of that V. Go in a little bit, out, in, hit the top of the V. In, out, in, out, in. And the point of that is to make this sort of leafy shape. A Ginaleaf. And then when you shade, it does something different. And you can embellish. And I really like how it's shown here. There's another embellishment variation. And if I can tilt it so you guys don't get so much glare, there we go. She's shown it in several different ways. And I think I am going to do it sort of mandala-like, because I think that will lend itself to that. So that is how I am going to approach this. So in order to kind of get myself kind of in the middle, I'm going to go ahead and make myself a couple of guide marks with my pencil. And then I can erase them later. I'm just going to do like that. Ooh, I'm too close. Zoom out a little. I'm way too close. Okay, that's better. Can you see me? Am I focused now? Camera seems to be having troubles with my pencil mark. It's not very dark. So, all right, so in the middle of this leaf, I am going to go from here to here and make a stem. Oh, I should have, that's the other thing I should have done, is made myself sort of a boundary so that I don't get too carried away with the size of my leaf and end up so far off the page that I'm unhappy with it. Okay, so there. Now I've made myself a boundary. I didn't make a circular boundary, you'll notice. I could have made a circular boundary, but then that would make this one smaller. I don't want that. I want it, I actually want it large. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and draw these first steps all the way around. But I do know that those ones in the corner are going to be a taller, longer leaf than the ones here, and that's okay. All right, so I'm going to draw one, decide which one I want kind of on top, because I have this feeling they're going to end up tucked under each other. I'm going to do this one. So I'm going to draw a V shape. And then I'm going to draw from here, like she suggested, kind of out and in and up. Kind of out and in and up. That's the basic shape, right? Like that. And I'm going to go around, I think I'm going to go Am I going to go around in a circle? I'm going to go opposite. Maybe I'll go opposites. My V shape. Then out and up. And out and up. Okay, I'm going to do these 4 first. Out and up. Out and up. A V shape. And then out and in. And out and in. Okay. And then this one. I'm going to do a V shape. Out and in. Out and in. I like that. I like that I didn't make them even here either. Like my V shape different for each leaf. Now you could make them absolutely the same because, you know, it could lend itself to that. But you know me, I'm less likely to do something like that. I really like that. Okay. And I could have ended up overlapping if I made this V wider. But I decided not to for... Thought maybe it would end up that way, but it doesn't seem to be doing that. All right, there we go. That is the basic shape in a mandala-like fashion. And I think I am going to... I'm going to aura it. I'm going to aura one side. Like that. Okay, and then on the other side, I am going to put the stripe. Pen is kind of sputtering. I think think I might need to go get myself a new pen after this. I noticed it a couple of drawings ago that it was starting to go. I wasn't sure if it really was that, or if I was just drawing funny, or if I'd squashed the tip. Maybe after this one, since I'm having a pajama, stay at home, do a bunch of drawing kind of day still. Maybe in the next video, I'll get out my Christmas gifts and play with my new black pens and do sort of a review on them. And maybe I'll pick one of them as my new pen for a while. I think maybe that's what I will do. Oh, there goes the UPS truck. I am expecting a package today, so that might be it. Got me my boys bought me a new Kindle Fire tablet for Christmas, which I am really enjoying. And they said they were going to buy me a case for it, but there were so many different styles of cases out there in the world that they wanted me to choose my own. So that's what I did. I picked one with a very paisleys and tangly type pattern on it. I hope I like it. I'm assuming I will. I mean, I'm hoping that it looks as the photo on the ad showed. That's what I'm hoping. If it looks the way it looked online, then I will be super happy. Yep, there he goes. I will have to remember to get up and go look at the front door for my package when I am finished with this tangle. It'll be a good time to stop, take a break, stretch a little. Been sitting here a while. I really, really like that. And I'm just going to leave it just like that. Simple, plain. I feel like it needs some, you know me, I really like these sort of fescue things coming out. For some reason they help give me that organic thing that I like. That's part of it. Nothing says organic like a nice fescue. There we go. Okay, so I need to do a couple of things. First off, I need to erase that square because I don't want that square there. And these guidelines, those need to go. Guidelines need to go. Okay, and then I need to do a little shading. I'm trying to decide what I want to do. I think this time I am going to actually shade the outside of the shape to bring it up and pop off the page. And I'm going to make this side more shaded than the other. I want the whole thing to pop off the page like it's not quite, like it's a 3D item sitting on top of the paper. It's getting there. Okay. Nice. Now a little blending. I'm using my little stump on this side because I don't want this shadow on this one side to be that big. I want it just to be subtle and small on the side with the stripe. So I'm using my smaller stump so it doesn't make as big of a, I mean I could pull it out with the small stump and make more, but I just want a soft, subtle shading on that one side. And then I'll use my bigger stump on the other side to really pull it out, and that will help also to give it a more dimension, because your eye will see more of a shadow on one side than the other, and it will automatically say that it's has a light source, specific light source. Okay, I've gone all the way around, and then I want to get the big one and do the same thing going this way. See how that one is bigger on this side. I've got more of a shadow on one side than another, and that will automatically make it look like it's more 3D than if I made it even on both sides. But you have to do the smudging. The smudging is the part that is the magic. And if I stand back and look at it, I may end up deciding I want a little bit of shading on the pattern itself, on the leaf, instead of just on the behind. Kind of depends on what it looks like when it's done. But I might do just a little bit. Okay. Yeah, I think just a little bit right here in the middle. I'm not going to add any extra graphite to my blending stump. I'm just going to pull some of this out from the middle onto the leaf. Like that. Just subtle. And on these curves. I think I want them on this curve right here. Oh, my battery is telling me it's low. Good thing I'm almost finished. That's all right. Batteries are doing really well. I'm able to do an hour and a half, 2 hours on one battery. Awesome. Awesomeness. Okay, there it is. That's really pretty. I need to put in the name, which was Ginaleaf, correct? Let me make sure I spell it right. Ginaleaf. Ginaleaf. Give it a big sign. And there we go. I am done with this tangle for the day. We are done with tangles for the week. I have a dead battery, all sorts of good reasons to stop what I'm doing now, take a break, get up, stretch, go get my package off the front porch, and I will be back. Here we go. I'm going to zoom in on that so you guys can see it good. I will see you next time. I hope you have a blessed day. I hope you go out and be a blessing to somebody else. And, you know, if you need a blessing yourself, if you need prayer, let me know. I can do that for you. Anyway, I would like to wish you a happy day, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.